Today is another very big day for the Cleveland Browns.
Quarterback Deshaun Watson's disciplinary hearings started yesterday, which will determine his future in the NFL. And as we know, this comes after 24 women filed civil lawsuits against him for sexual misconduct.
Voice of the Browns' Jim Donovan has more on what we can expect next with these hearings.
A long day of testimony in the Deshaun Watson disciplinary hearing from Delaware. And remember, this is testimony from three different parties. There's Watson with his attorney Rusty Hardin maintaining his innocence. Then there's the NFLPA sitting alongside Watson, led by attorney Jeffrey Kessler. The union is ready to blow in on Watson's behalf if he's nailed with a lengthy suspension, probably throwing the behavior of NFL owners right back at the league. Robert Kraft, Daniel Snyder, Jerry Jones, all involved in sexual misconduct cases, and the league just tapping them on the wrist. Finally, there is the NFL pressing now for an indefinite suspension, and if they get that, Watson is basically out of the league, definitely for next season, if not longer. The only way back in is to gain reinstatement from Commissioner Roger Goodell. Presiding over this is Sue L. Robinson. The major problem for Watson right now: the pending lawsuits, the 4 outstanding cases. And remember, Houston attorney Tony Busby is banging the drum saying more could be on the way. Those unsettled cases and the testimony of the women involved is going to be tough to overcome.
I just feel sad that anybody had to feel the way that I did when I was in that room, because it's so scary.
But now we go off to Norman, Oklahoma. Baker Mayfield's football camp was a big hit with the kids. And then Baker took a swing at a scenario presented to him. Would you come back and play for the Browns next season if Deshaun Watson is suspended for the year?
No, I think for that to happen, there would have to be some reaching out. But we're ready to move on, I think, on both sides.
On two fronts, the Browns' quarterback situation does not look good today, especially with a price tag of $65 million owed to Watson and Mayfield this year. And they may not take one snap for the Browns all season.
That is incredible. Well, today's hearings could continue into tomorrow, with the League Players Union and Watson's camp submitting written briefs, which will be reviewed. Right now, it could be mid-July until we get a ruling on Watson from the NFL.